Welcome to the new video. In this video, I have played a match with the white pieces Jobava London, and I will show you some tactics, some traps and some tricks how to punish black, right, with the Jobava London system. So I started with the d4 and black replied with the d5, then simple knight c3, and then he also played knight f6, right? Then bishops come out, he also bring his bishop to f5. At this point I should have gone for lines like this, but I play e3, the simple line. Now black play a6, stopping my knight to come over here and to create a fork. So this idea is just dropped. I mean, it's black killed this idea, right? So I didn't opt for this, and instead of this I just developed my second knight to f3 and then e6 and then simply knight to e5. And this is a great check post. I mean, this is an outpost for my knight. Wonderful. Now after that black also thought to play knight to e4, right? And that's an inaccuracy because my knight was controlling this square, right? So I took the knight, he took that with the bishop, right? So at this point I should have played, I pushed this pawn, right? I should have pushed this pawn, but I was crazy and I played bishop to d3, thought to exchange, he is going to exchange, then I will take that with the queen and my queen will be developed. This is what my idea, but I forgot this pawn is hanging and black take that. Simply black take that, then I have to move my rook. Now he go back, now I go for the exchange and he took. And at this point the best move for white, and I also thought for that, I mean queen to g4, right? That I also thought, but I just want to castle. That's why in the hurry I did a mistake by moving queen to d2. Now black, as a black, he also blundered. I mean, he played this bishop to e7 just for the castling purpose, and that's a blunder again, right? Because black can easily push this pawn and kick my knight from this beautiful outpost, right? But he missed this and he played the bishop move. Now I also did a blunder by long castling, right? Because I missed a pawn capture. I mean, this pawn was free, I should have taken that, but I missed it. And now black also did a blunder by castling. Black short castle and that's a blunder. And here the first instinct, you can see the time, I didn't take much time for this move. I mean bishop to h6. That's a good move but not the best move. Best move is the rook sacrifice. I could have gone for that. I mean, let's suppose I sacrifice my rook, and you can see engine is favoring this. I mean, right now he's not favoring, but he will favor soon because he has to take it, and as soon as he take, then I can move my second rook into the game with a check. And suppose he has only two squares, I mean two best squares, either here or here. Let's suppose he moved there, then it's you can see the engine, it's a huge blunder, and he is going, and it's actually a mate in 7, right? It's actually a mate in 7 and he's going to checkmate it soon, right? So that's why black most powerful move is to move back. I mean go back to h8, and he did same. I mean he could have did same, but my next move then will be bringing my queen into the action, right? And look at this outpost for my queen. I mean a wonderful outpost g4 for my queen. Bishop move, and that's not a good move, right? Then I can bring my queen here, threaten to mate, right? But actually I can sacrifice here and give a checkmate. You know, suppose he plays some moves like, let's suppose he play knight development, right? This move, then you can see it's a mate in 2 because I can sacrifice my queen, and that's a mate. You know, that's a beautiful checkmate pattern tactic here, right? But I missed it, so no, not to worry. What I found after this blunder by black, I play my bishop here and then he moved up. I mean g6, then I win the rook and he goes for the exchange. At this point I knew my queen is not well placed, so I move my queen to e2, right? Now black did a inaccuracy by moving queen to d5, that's an inaccuracy. Then I thought I should attack this, so I play c4. He go for a5, queen a5. Then I try to defend this pawn, so I move my king here. Now he bring his knight to c6, right? Then I just go for exchange, and at this point I just thought for an exchange only. And here for white, what should be the best move? I mean, for white this should be the best move, right? I think c5 would be the best move, stopping this queen as well as this bishop, right? But what I played some moves. My focus was just to capture this pawn, so I played queen to g4, and he bring his rook. Now I'm afraid of again the rook sacrifice, right? I'm afraid of this. That's why I just play safe and did a mistake by playing b3. That was a mistake. Now bishop comes in. Now I got scared, so I bring my queen back because I was low in time. I mean 20 seconds. He bring his queen, so I thought to exchange the queens and I go for it. And then he did a mistake by pushing the pawn to c5. Then I take it, he take that, and I knew I can win this, but with a small edge. That's why I play some moves like this, winning the pawns and then going for an exchange, because I knew in the end game rook is better than bishop. That's why I cut off. Look at this tactic. I cut off the black's king to attack on my pawn, right? And now my idea is to bring my queen here, right, and attack this. That's why I move my king there, and you can see this bishop goes back, and that's a blunder because now I can move, he can move, I can move the queen. Now it's a mate in 5-4, and I missed the mate. The mate here was moving my rook there. I will say mate in 4. He has the squares like he can move there, but then okay, this is mate in 4 by bringing I think queen here. Now the only move is this. Now check, he moved there. Now check, the only move, and then that's a mate, right? So I missed it, but somehow I just played good, and I got the same position, and he black was timeout and he lost, right?